Assalamu alaikum. Welcome you all to the online classes of a subject Sanitary Engineering of a fourth semester. Before starting of this subject, I would like to brief about the water supply engineering of a third semester, in which we have studied about the various concepts related to water supply engineering. That is, how the water will be collected from the sources, treated, stored, and supplied to the consumer as per their demands. Once the water will use, that will become the wastewater. So how this wastewater will be removed and disposed without causing any nuisance to the community. So that will be studied in a sanitary engineering. This is the syllabus of a sanitary engineering. It consists of 6 chapters. First chapter deals with the introduction to sanitary engineering. Second one will be the characteristics and the analysis of a sewage, surface and the stormwater drainage. Fourth unit will be the sewage treatment and the disposal. Fifth unit will be the sanitation in buildings and sanitary fittings, and sixth unit consists of air and noise pollution. First, we will start with the first chapter, that is Introduction to the Sanitary Engineering. What is a sanitary engineering? Sanitary engineering is nothing but it is a branch of engineering which deals with the removal and the disposal of the sewage, that is a liquid waste, without causing any nuisance to the community, is called the sanitary engineering. So in this we come across the how the wastewater will be removed, how it will be disposed without causing any problem to the community. So in this we will have we have to study the importance of a sanitary engineering. So these are the importance of a sanitary engineering. First, to protect the water from the pollutions. Here is the importance of a sanitary engineering. To protect the water from the pollutions, we require to have the sanitary engineering. Second, to collect and dispose of the wastewater of the city, to remove the rainwater from the city or the town, to prevent the pollution of the water resources, to maintain the healthy environment, to prevent the occurrence of the diseases, that is malaria and the typhoid. Principles of sanitations. So following are the principles of a sanitations. First one will be the collections. The foremost principle of a sanitation is what? The waste matters like a garbage and the sewage should be removed as early as possible after its formation. So the first principle of sanitation is what? It is a collection of the waste matter, that is, it may be a garbage or a liquid waste. Garbage in the sense the waste papers, plastic bottles, removed waste materials of furnitures, all those things will be termed as a garbage. So these will be first collected as early as possible after its form. Second principle is a conveyance. The collected waste is removed by providing the underground conduct up to the disposal works so that it may not create nuisance to the public. Building orientation. It should provide fresh air and sufficient light in all the rooms of a building, and building should be made damp proof. So the building will be planned in a such a way that the more number of windows or the ventilators should be provided in order to remove the foul smell. Water requirements. Water supply should be regular and sufficient so that the flushing of the lavatories may be done properly. The sufficient quantity of water should be supplied so it will be easy to remove the liquid waste as early as possible. Next one will be the disposal. The sewage must be disposed of in a satisfactory manner after making it harmless.